There are over 400 games in the Xbox Game Pass catalog, and our goal is to get every achievement for every game. And next up, we have Rush, a Disney Pixar adventure released in 2012, which was originally for the Kinect on the Xbox 360. But we have the privilege to be a Disney adult, and there is absolutely nothing better than being a Disney adult. Now, the concept of the game is you play a world of famous Pixar movies, Finding Dory, Up, The Incredibles, Toy Story, Cars, and Ratatouille. And they each have their own separate world, and every world has the same idea behind it, where you're either in a race or you're fighting a certain boss, and that gives the game a linear structure. It's very one-dimensional. You're doing the same thing. You're following a single path, but there are branches that lead off from the main path that take you back to the main, and in those separate paths, you can find buddy coins. And if you collect enough buddy coins for each mission and the whole world, you have a chance to unlock this special character for the world. So for Toy Story, it would be Buzz Lightyear. Ratatouille would be Remy. Finding Dory would be Dory, and so on. Which brings us to our first achievement, A New Me, where I try to make a typical California kid ready for Disneyland. After I created my Los Angeles child, a bus drops us off where we are greeted by a boy, and I thought he was a bully at first, but he turned out to be nice and gave us directions to the world. Once we run down the hill, we are shown 6 different worlds to choose from, and I obviously chose Cars, because if you didn't pick Cars first, then you're unstable. Starting the first race, we have to race Mater and prove to him that we are good enough. And at the end of the race, you get the achievement Bronze away for getting your first bronze medal. And I was following the achievement guide, and it said there was an extreme buggy feature in the game where you can only unlock one achievement at a time, and most achievements unlock after completing one level. So if you do 2 achievements in one mission or level, then you have to replay it because you only get one of those achievements. And this bug absolutely destroyed my soul because I had to replay every level maybe 15 to 20 times to get every achievement. After racing for a bit, we got the next achievement, Silverado, where you get a silver medal. Once I finished the 3rd achievement, it was basically just grinding every episode in the world to get it maxed out. So we got the 2nd helping achievement for unlocking your first secondary goal, Golden for winning your first gold medal, Showtime for unlocking your first special ability, Hat Trick for winning 3 gold medals in a row, and Fast Learner for completing the first episode. From there, we went on to go and finish the Cars world, giving us the next achievement, True Adventurer, for completing the first world. And surprisingly, the driving mechanics were not too bad considering when the game came out and how it's not really a driving game, but I was actually surprised. Also, when we were going through the Cars world, we got the achievement Better the second time around, where you unlock all secondary goals in a world. So Matthew, that's the name I gave him because Matthew is supposedly one of the most common Disney adult names. Don't come at me, man. That's what the AI said. But he wanted to check out the leaderboards for the achievement top of the charts. Then from there, he went to the Up world, which is by far the worst world. It is the most boring, and it is very difficult. We went and grinded the Upworld for quite a bit, and we got 6 achievements. And to be honest, the Upworld was kind of mid. The only good missions was the first one, and the last 2 were just filler, in my opinion. They didn't have as much content as the other worlds did, and I just felt like it was lacking in a bunch of stuff, and it was honestly just kind of boring. So I'm just gonna try to skip it. Now, after the Upworld, Matthew decided to go to the world of Ratatouille, where Matthew gets to live his life of a rat. Typical California kid. And this world was the most fun, even though I think the movies suck. Don't hate me, but they don't hit the same as all the other Pixar films. But I enjoyed the game world of it more than all the others. So this is where we got 2 achievements, throwing 20 tennis balls in the Floodgates mission and completing the Ratatouille world. Now, I don't know why, but the Finding Dory world only had 2 missions, and the Incredibles had 3, but they only had 1 separate achievement in them when I did my playthrough. It was Don't Forget About Me and Simply Super for completing their portion of the world. Also, the recording where I get the achievement Super Poise and Work Play Balance is gone. The video that I recorded it's no longer available, but you just basically complete the entire Daycare Dash episode without falling and slide through the entire Save Metroville episode without falling. From here, with the worlds being all completed and played, other than the buddy coins, I just had to go back through and do the cleanup of the miscellaneous trophies, which took quite a bit of time considering that some of the achievements would not pop, and I had to either replay the episode or replay the whole world, which wasn't hard, but it was very time consuming. And that takes us to the final achievements of this game, where you play the entire Up world as Russell, you play the entire Cars world as Lightning McQueen, you play the entire Incredibles world as Mr. Incredible, and you have to watch the credits without skipping. I tried watching the credits 3 times before getting this achievement, and the credits are around 30 minutes long. When I say I was over this game, when I completed it, I was over it. Now, it was still a pretty fun game. I recommend it if you're just want to play a game that's kind of just going to get you through the day. Honestly, not like super competitive or anything. It's just one of those mind-numbing games where you just collect coins and race. And thank you all for watching. This game was very short and repetitive, so that's why it is short. But if you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe. If you have any suggestions of what game I should get all achievements on next, please let me know in the comments, and have a good day.